Oh, you thought I was talking about a man? No, a van. This is the 1992 Dodge B250 Road Trek with a 5.9 V8 engine. It's a completely self-contained unit, which means it has a generator if I can't find hookups. There's a 3-way refrigerator and a toilet as well. The back converts to a 4-person table and benches or a full-size bed. For its age, the interior is in great shape, as well as the frame and the body of the exterior. It also happened that my friend Chris had been to this dealer, and he had previously owned an older vintage van too. So, with the help of a few friends, we were headed to D&L Auto Sales in Grand Rapids, Michigan. After signing the papers, I stuck a pin in the map and we were on our way. Well, first I needed to freak out a little bit. Then I got excited again. We stayed the night in Grand Rapids. The weather was wild, and we discovered that the 3 little windows leaked overnight. So we stopped by, and Darren and his team fixed me up for the ride home. Once I got the okay, Tim and I headed back to Pittsburgh. We hit sun, snow, and rain on the way home. So I was very happy we got those windows closed up. Once I was home, I wanted to give it my own deep clean, which led to a whole can of problems. Okay, close friends, here's the deal. I bought a camper van. It's pretty awesome. Here's the thing though, it won't start. So I've been calling around, and apparently I'm just supposed to take a hammer to it, but I need another person to crank it or like turn over the ignition while I take a hammer to the starter to see if that's my issue. So if any of my mechanically inclined friends want to come over and work on a 92 Dodge camper van, let me know. Also, I'm not trying to do this today at all, but I am trying to do this like soon, maybe this weekend. I didn't drive it yesterday. I drove it the day before and it was fine. So it could also be the battery. The battery could be bad. Here's the thing. I'm trying to get it registered with the state of Pennsylvania. So I have to get it to turn over just so that I can get it to the DMV so that they can see the VIN number. And that's it. That's all I have to do. And then I already have an appointment for like the state inspection and stuff. I may have bit off more than I could chew with this one. Do I know what I'm doing? Absolutely. I don't know it. I don't know what I'm doing at all. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but it's gonna be a good ass time. And like, you don't have to know what you're doing either. Just come hang out. Watch me hit some metal or something. I think I'm on to the men. I think I'm on to them. Cause these YouTube videos, they really got my confidence up, thinking that I can change this starter on this van by myself on my own. Is this how you all do it? You just watch YouTubes and get confident? Okay. Got my stuff. I'm just gonna go pretend I know what I'm doing like a man, because that's what they do, right? We're gonna fix this van. Okay, everybody keeps telling me to check the battery. This bitch looks brand new. And then I gotta figure out where I'm going. I can do this. I can totally do this. Okay, now the thought is, according to Chris, that my generator might trickle to my car battery. Which, if that's the case, might give me the extra charge to get it going. I think it's the battery, because it sounds weaker than it did the other day. Okay.
That's the battery.
Pretty convinced there's some kind of like battery suckage that happens in my parking pad, because I've had my Forester since 2018 and I've replaced the battery 3 times. And don't tell me it's because I'm not driving them, because I've been through this for a lot of years and I know what's going on. That Forester's sucking the battery. But no man wanted to believe me until Subaru had a class action lawsuit. So when it comes to batteries, I'm a little sensitive. Okay, well, Joe at Advanced Auto Parts thinks it's the alternator. My battery's fine. Doesn't need charged. It's a good battery, thank God. But I played him that video where I was like trying to start it, and it wouldn't start. He's like, that's the alternator. He's like, you need to take it out and bring it in and we'll test it. I don't know how to do that. I mean, I do, but like, I will. It's just nuts and bolts. But I don't know where it is. I gotta YouTube and Google. Oh God, I'm gonna have to go get more tools. Watch the YouTubes. I found the alternator. I don't have the right tools. So I'm gonna go to Home Depot in the morning, take that sucker out and get it tested, and then hopefully it's fixed, and then I can get it inspected on the 31st. This is my life now. Okay, so I got some tools. Yeah, and I watched a guy in tight pants on YouTube last night do what I'm about to do, so I feel really good about it. I got one bolt out, and I think it took me about a half an hour, but that's the thing, that silver spiky looking thing is what's coming out, and I have to figure out some other stuff. Okay, it's part of my problem is that everything's so fucking tight, and it's probably been on there for like, I don't know how many years. But I'm getting it. I got it. Oh yeah. See? There we go. Yeah, now I'm getting it. Okay. I can do it. Just gonna try again. Okay. Alright. Yeah, let's go. I swear to God, if I break something out. Holy shit. Okay. That doesn't seem right. Can't get it. Yes, I can. Change your train of thought. You can do this. It's in there. Just take a second. Okay. I finally got it. Okay. I feel like it's like giving birth. I got it out. Okay. Okay, I'm so excited. This is spinning, so that's a good sign. Pretty cool. Okay, let's go to the store. Okay. I got a new alternator. Look how shiny. Woo! Anyway, the other one was totally... It wasn't even registering. That's how fried it was. So, now we're going to go put this in. So, I started putting it in there. And then I lost 2 nuts. And then I was like, oh, I can use the old ones. The old ones were so stripped down, they weren't even doing anything. So then I took it back out, found the 2 nuts. Now we're going back in. Holy shit. Okay, alternator's in. Belt. The belt is on. That was the hardest. The belt was so hard. Yeah. Okay. I'm so nervous. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh, I'm freaking out. Oh my god. Okay. It's fine. We're fine. This is fine. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, here we go. I did it! I did it! I did it! I did it! Okay. Who wants to go for a ride? Okay. Van won't start. Triple H is left. He thinks it is the fuel pump. It's a big old mess. This is gonna be a big old mess. I'm gonna have to get it towed. It's all right. We're good. Okay, here's the deal. It's not the starter at all. The alternator's good, of course. The battery is good. The fuel pump isn't working. So the problem is I got gas. So it has 3/4 of a tank in the gas tank. But they have to take the gas completely out in order to replace the fuel pump. So maybe I try siphoning some of the gas out. I don't know. Maybe today's the day I look for a job. I don't know. I just know that I'm going to have to get it towed. And that's a bummer. Big sad. I've been watching some YouTubes. I'm not saying I can do it, but like, okay. This is why I think sometimes I need a roommate. The cost of the tools that I don't have is for sure less than the mechanic I've been talking to. One of the videos, the guy said, it's an easy fix. You can do it yourself. Save yourself some money. I appreciate that. Do I do it myself? I'm going to take it to the mechanic on Thursday. I'm not going to do it myself. I talked to him and it's beyond me. I can't do that. But I would like to thank all of you for the encouragement and for going along on this journey with me. What a ride. I may have just gotten like some kind of hookup at the DMV because I'm missing one signature. I have to find a inspection mechanic who can verify the weight that is on the sticker of the door and sign off on it. And then I'm good. I can just do the thing with Van. Anyway, so what the hell was I talking about? God damn it. Anyway, the lady is like, you have everything you need. You just need to get this signature. And she's like, and then come back and bring it in. And she's like, If you come back and I'm not here, tell them Leslie said it's okay. Thanks, Leslie. I forgot to add that Leslie was not the name on her name tag. We got a mobile mechanic coming in the morning. They're actually cheaper than the mechanic that I've been talking to in Lawrenceville. So they're gonna do a diagnosis and hopefully we can figure this out, and it'll just be in my parking pad. So to me, it seems like a win-win situation. And then if like shit really hit the fan, then I can still have it towed in the afternoon.
Mobile mechanic just left. And let me tell you, go get yourself a mobile mechanic. My guy Will. He came, it was pouring down rain. Thank goodness it's a motorhome, and the motor is like actually on the inside of the van because we were just inside the van most of the time. He explained everything he was doing and how it worked and what it did, and I had like all these moments of like, oh, that makes sense to me now. Okay. So that was really cool. He signed off on my paperwork so I can get the damn thing registered with Pennsylvania, which Pennsylvania can go suck an egg because what a pain in the ass that has become. Then he said if it's not the distributor, it's probably something electrical. So it's like really no big deal. It's not the fuel pump like the AAA guy said because he's hearing all kinds of stuff firing from all different directions in the van. It's not the starter, which I can tell everybody online because it's cranking over and making noises. And I replaced the alternator and he said I did a good job.
Not a great day, guys. Not a good day. Will's gonna be back tomorrow for the van. I've been up since about 1:30 in the morning throwing up and shitting my pants. And I got an interview in an hour. Put some lipstick on this lip. Let's go. The van got fixed. I didn't do it. Will did it. There's a little piece inside the distributor that spins around, and there's like a little piece of metal on that thing that spins around. And the power wasn't going equally as it was spinning around. So he took a nail file and he filed off the plastic coating that was on that little piece of metal and like put everything back together, and it started right up. And then I said, you're not allowed to leave yet. I want you to start it up a few more times because I just, and it sounds great. So I have this stomach flu that's going around. It's pretty terrible. So I'm not going to drive it today, I don't think. I might feel good tomorrow, but not today. This bitch just loves to stall out. I don't know. We stalled out at the intersection down by the zoo and the gas station, and I was on the phone with AAA to come and get me towed, and then all of a sudden it started again. So I don't know. I started kicking the ignition. I started kicking a whole bunch of stuff. So it's running. I don't know what is going on. This is the weirdest thing. Just for the record, even though that bitch stalls out all the time and I can't figure out what's going on with it, and maybe sometimes it starts to maybe, I still love it. I really do. Oh yeah! I got a second interview next week, so I'm rewarding myself with some van maintenance. I found this lady online that was having like a very, very similar issue as I. And she told me what they replaced that fixed it. The biggest thing is stalling out downhill. That shit's scary as fuck. But we're doing it. We're handling this situation. So anyway, I'm gonna replace this part and then see what happens. One thing about me, I will break some shit as I'm fixing some shit. I ripped the what is that? Ashtray right off the doghouse. That's okay. We're not smoking in here because cancer, baby. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty gunky. It goes right there. Pretty gross. We're just getting a brand new one. So didn't work out in my favor. I'm just gonna get it towed.
If you can't fix something, chuck a fucking wrench across the room. Be a man.
All right, so last night I learned that the code readers I was looking at online are 1996 and newer. There is some kind of cable that you can get for a code reader if it's an older vehicle, but I don't have time for that. So I have to get this thing inspected within 10 days of getting that plate, and the inspection appointment is day 7. But I did find out that there's an old school way to find code on these vehicles. Okay, so you put the key in and then you go 1, 2, 3 and leave it on. The check engine light's gonna blink once and then pause. And then this is the code. So 1, 2, pause, 1, 2, 3, pause. So that's 23. And then 1, pause, 1, pause, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause, end of code. I definitely brought both of those things up in conversation on more than one occasion, and I know that, like, I'm new, but I'm smart. I'm tired. I went to 3 different stores for 3 different parts. I got 1 new part in there now, but I hooked up the battery charger to my battery, and it's at 59%. So I'm going to wait until my battery has a better charge and then try to start it with this new part. If it doesn't work, I'll put in my second new part. I'll know I have a charged battery. And then if that doesn't work, I couldn't find the air sensor, and I am intimidated by the timing belt. I'm hoping will get back to me. I hope I didn't scare him. Okay. Different. Okay, so it sounds different, and the check engine light is on and staying on. That's new. But it started. It started. Fucking started. Also, I'm very excited because I've been in here for like at least a half an hour now, and it hasn't stalled. So I think I fixed it. All right. We're gonna... It's like a reward. We're cruising now. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I got to pick up my baby. We are expected. I missed you. We're back, baby. Woo! I missed driving this thing a lot. I could have been home in 38 minutes. I chose an hour because it's so fun. I feel so big and powerful. The guy looked at all the work I did, and he said I did a very good job. He was very impressed that I even attempted, and he was really impressed. He said the van looked great for its age, and we talked about my battery being drained so much, and it's just like 1992 problems. But he gave me a cool part that will cut the battery, and I won't have to unplug it and stuff. So I'm excited. I think I bit off more than I could chew. So I don't know that wiring is my thing, and sewing, I know sewing isn't. I mean, sewing and electric, I feel like you really got to know what you're doing for that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I don't. I know that much. That's enough. So my dad's parents traveled a whole lot in our RV, but these are all their patches and stuff from like over the years. So I'm gonna do something with them. And then these are some of my grandmother's rocks. Propane all by myself. I did it all by. Well, I didn't do it. You're not allowed legally, but like I went and a guy did it. And he was like, I'm gonna fill it a whole way up. And I'm like, no, you're not. You're gonna fill it 80-20, 80-20, you know, the rules. And he was like, well, you're gonna take it home and it's gonna sit for a couple months, right? And I was like, no, bro, I'm using it tomorrow. I was like, actually, I'm gonna go to the grocery store right now and load up the fridge and then take it home and let the fridge cook all night before I leave tomorrow. And he like looked at me like, oh, I mean, like, why else would I have gotten this thing? It's so me and Harold can do stuff like that when it's like crappy weather outside and we have like a shelter, because the tent couldn't do the tent. And the car was better, but I couldn't do the car. I got claustrophobic. So this is a much better situation for the both of us. We're going on our first camping trip, and I'm real excited. The weather has been absolute garbage, huh, bud? And but I found like a very small park about an hour and a half away. It's about, I think it's at like a little over 60 miles, so like not that bad. And the weather tomorrow is supposed to be awesome. It's going to be windy, but like warm and sunny. So I thought, let's ride out this like gray rain for tomorrow.
almost there. My man had too much bacon. That campfire bacon does something to you.